All right, it is 6:28. I'm about to walk out of camp. Slept pretty good last night. It's a little cool, but not bad. It's pretty mild today, but the air is very wet. There's a good bit of moisture on my quilt and pretty much all my gear. So hopefully get all that dried out in town. But we only have about 8 miles, and I'm ready to get to walking it. I'm gonna turn my Garmin on this morning. Had a message from Hollywood last night. They are about 16 miles behind. He said they should either get to town late today or first thing tomorrow morning. So I didn't message him back yet because I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I really was thinking yesterday I was wanting to zero. My feet were hurting and all. But I recovered pretty good overnight. I've got new shoes in town. And Diesel and Lentil are planning to leave town tomorrow. They told me don't zero, come with them. And let's do this reroute together. So I don't know, I may do that. The only downside is I don't know if we're gonna get to do real laundry. And it's very much needed. And this will probably be my last opportunity for real laundry on this trail. So let me get up here to the parking lot early and do some research on the internets and figure out if there's any motels with laundry in town. I'm not doing any better at this. I just heard a bunch of commotion down in this field through the trees. What the heck is that? There was 2 mountain goats running. One just ran by again down there, but this camera won't pick anything up to the brush. There's actually some blue in the sky, but you can see this cloud coming right in front of me. Look at the clouds, just barely over the tops. Sun's finally out, blue skies. Haven't seen this in 2 days. Gorgeous. Look at all these fall colors. This whole hillside, like much of the trail now, the trees stay green, hence the evergreen name. But everything else is full of yellows and oranges and reds and browns. All right, we just came down into the middle of the ski area. Diesel and Lentil have to pick up a box here, but then I think we're gonna go over there to that parking area probably to get picked up. All right, I'm drinking a vanilla latte and it is good. So I have service. I'm here at Stevens Pass. I talked to Steve, who's coming to pick us up. He's gonna be here in a little bit. So I've also figured out a hotel situation. We had heard that there was no hotels with laundry. I looked on a map just to see if there was any hotels next to the grocery store. There happened to be a Hampton Inn right next, like in the parking lot of the grocery store. So I called them. They do have laundry. It's a little pricier than I would like to pay, but in this touristy town, it's probably not really that bad. They gave me the best deal they could, apparently. Only one available at this rate, of course. It was under $200, and for a town like that, like a mountain resort town, I think that's probably okay. Plus, it'll be very convenient because I can actually do laundry and not have to deal with shower laundry, and then I'll be right next to the grocery store. So hopefully I'll get there, get as much stuff done as possible, and then we're gonna see if we can find a ride back out to trail mid-morning tomorrow, and that way I'm not gonna zero. So Actually, with the convenience of this and being able to do everything in one day, I'm really not spending any more money on the room. Plus, I will be saving some time. So that's all good. Hopefully now that my box is at the post office, and that would be great. So if Steve has time to run us by the post office, then drop me off at that hotel, that'd be superb. Also, while I have service here, I want to thank Perry H. You've sent me some more trail magic, so thank you very much for that. And now I'm just got about 30 minutes, so I'm gonna probably start with trying to get a little jump start on some of my YouTube work. That way it's a little less to do when I actually get to town. So that's all I got for now. Our ride should be here momentarily. I met Gandalf. I knew this guy looked familiar, but I couldn't place him. And I heard him tell someone else he did the AT 2 years ago. I'm like, aha, so we knew some of the same people. He was actually hiking around me when we were around like Deja Vu towards the end. So anyway, I texted our ride because this Gandalf was also looking for a way into town. And he said, cool, he can take him too. So the four of us are headed to town. Everybody has rooms. And we're gonna see if we can't find a way back out here in the morning because like around 10, because the shuttle bus doesn't leave there until like 3 p.m. and we'd waste the whole day. So we'll see how that works out. But I'm ready to get there. I think this is probably our ride to Steve right here.
Guy and like fighting or something.
I mean, I don't know about you guys.
Steve
1, Steve 2, Steve 3, Steve 4.
So we're here.
You can only go so far, right?
Yeah, I mean, go. Yeah.
Okay, so far everything is going great in town. Steve dropped us off in the downtown area right by the outfitter. They happen to have a water filter, but I had to buy the whole kit with like the gravity feed lines and everything. So it was like $75, but I need it. And I'm probably gonna be gone from town before Hollywood and Cece can get here and pick up the other one that's the post office. So probably message her and just ask her to mail it. The other one I've paid for to my house, so I'll have that. But I couldn't keep risking it with this water filter. This was the first chance I had to get a new quick draw, which is the kind I wanted anyway. So got that done. They were out of fuel cans, but the guy at the outfitter gave me a partial one, and then Gandalf said he had 3 cans with him, and he gave me an almost full one. So I'll marry those together with my flip fuel, be good with that. The outfitter also had a pillow, so I am squared away. Went to the post office, they had my box. I should have new shoes, my base layers, and 2 new pair of underwear in there. So right now I'm just carrying all this stuff, and I have like a mile walk across town, or 0.8. I'm gonna go ahead and head to the motel, see if they'll let me check in. If not, the motel is next to the grocery store, so I'll head there and try to get some food and stuff. Today could not be going any better. It's so nice to actually be at a nice motel. It even has my name on the TV screen. Man, I remember those days. As a hiker, you don't get that very often. So they let me check in at like noon. He's like, do you mind a 2 queen instead of a king? I'm like, no, that's fine. He gave me a box of Tide laundry detergent I was gonna buy. He's like, on the house, don't worry about it. So it's just a little afternoon. I am in my room. It's gonna be a great day. I got almost everything, I got everything lining up. Now I just gotta do all the work to get everything done. But man, this is great. This is a beautiful motel room. Diesel was gonna text me later to go meet up for food and a drink later this evening. Man, I don't know if I'm ever gonna leave this place. It's amazing. This is the treat that I needed. This is the pick-me-up I needed. Been wildly productive so far. It is maybe 2 o'clock. I've already done laundry, got my clothes in the dryer. This is just my Senchi that I'm not drying. Got my food left over laid out so I know what to go resupply with. Got my tent down there because it was kind of damp this morning. Got electronics charging. Right now, I have washed my backpack actually. I rinsed it real good, and then I used a little bit of Tide powder on the straps and now I've just got it sitting here drying on the air conditioner, get some air going on it. The stench that can get held in these straps was getting rough, so it's time to wash that again. Got my quilt out here turned inside out. I had that over the air for a while, just kind of drying that out. And then just gonna finish up all my stuff here, and shortly I'm gonna head over to the grocery store and get some food for now, get my resupply, and get some seltzer waters and things like that. They're my new shoes. Gotta relace those right. I already put the insoles in them. So I am like killing it. 2 o'clock and almost everything done. Ready to lay in that bed and relax for a while. All right, so here is the motel, and the grocery store is just right here. Laundry is done, things are almost charged, and I am headed now over here to get my resupply and get some food for the room. And it's still a little bit before 3 o'clock. So by the time I'm all done, I don't know, I'll probably go later and meet Diesel and Lentil. I really want to go meet them, but at the same time, I want to just do nothing, especially since I'm not zeroing. So I'll just see what time it is or what they're doing, and if I can get a ride, because I'm not going to walk like a mile each way back and forth across town to rest my feet. Hoping they have like one of those family meal deals of baked chicken over here. Alrighty, back at the hotel room. I got 2 of my green drinks. I got one of the like muscle milk that's like 42 gram of protein drinks. I got a pack of seltzer waters. Gonna get completely hydrated here tonight. I will show you my food. Now this is probably for 5.5 to 6 days. Plus I wanted to have some extra dinners because I have one more box in Stehekin that has some of those dinners that I don't like that I'll put in a hiker box or throw away. So I'm gonna probably try to carry 7 or at least 7 dinners, so I have extra and then enough food for 5.5 to 6 days. I may not have enough, but you know what? We're gonna roll it to the end. I got what I got. I got a pack of, it was Cheap Chicken Monday at the grocery store. So I got 8-piece baked chicken meal for $5.90, or just the chicken for $5.99, or for $9.99. I didn't want the bread, so they gave me a pound of macaroni salad and a half pound of this other stuff that looks really good. Hold on, what is this? It's like tomatoes and cucumbers and all kinds of vegetables. It was like a Greek vegetable salad. So I'm gonna eat some chicken and eat some vegetables and just sit in this bed. Later on, I will pack up my food and change my fuel and do the rest of that. But other than maybe going out to eat with for dinner, and I don't even know if I'm gonna do that. I don't know, let's just see. It's probably gonna be it for the day. I won't say bye yet, just in case something happens, but that's what I got for now. Wow, is that not crazy lighting? Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Incredible. That may be some of the coolest sky I've seen this whole trip. So, Lentil, Diesel, 2-pack, 5-star, and Marmot. We're headed to the Icicle Brewery. Lentil texted me to meet him there a little bit ago. I told her I was kind of feeling lazy and maybe gonna stay in the room. She called me an old man, so I got up and now I'm walking. So I am headed over to meet them. One thing I wanted to make sure to tell you all is that today's video will be the last time that I'm for sure gonna get to upload. May not get to upload any other videos until after I finish the hike. So what that means is there may be a couple day delay, because I think it's going to take me 8 to 10 days to finish from here, and then I need to get back to somewhere with internet. So there's going to be a delay there probably, because I only have 7 days of videos uploaded. So, wow. I want one of those adventure van life vans, but I don't have that kind of money. So anyway, I'm gonna walk down to the brewery And I'm probably just gonna have like 1 or 2 beers and head back. Try to get an early night. I forgot to tell you all, Hollywood and I talked back and forth via text a little bit ago. They are still on track to either be here tonight or probably tomorrow. But he said he told me he was struggling. Told me earlier that he thought maybe he fractured his foot, but he was just gonna have to push through and deal with it for the rest of the hike. So then they're gonna zero tomorrow. So they'll be a day or 2 behind. So we were talking that maybe I'll tag the border and be headed back to Hart's Pass when they're headed. So it'd be really cool if we could pass each other on the victory lap. All right, I think that's all I got for real this time. Okay, it is 8:45. So I was there about an hour. I had 1 beer. They didn't serve food there, and the group I was meeting all needed to eat dinner. So we all had a drink, they left. But I don't know, I was only there maybe 20 minutes. And Lentil said, "Look who's walking in." And Hollywood and Cece had made it in. They said they got a hitch pretty quick. So sat with them for a bit and chatted. They've not eaten dinner at all, so they are headed back the other way. They had seen some kind of restaurant they wanted to eat at. So they're going to eat there, and I think they're gonna, sorry, I had to figure out which way I'm walking here. I think they are going to like stay at the campground tonight at the KOA, and then they're going to zero tomorrow. So they'll be a day or a day and a half behind. But anyway, all I'm going to do now is walk back and hit the hay. I'm going to rest. I can sleep in tomorrow. Usually I can't do that. Like I try, but it doesn't work out. But I have blackout curtains, so maybe. We'll see. Just remember, there's probably going to be a couple days. There should be the next 7 days. We should be good. Well, that's not true. By the time this video airs, after this video, there will be probably, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 days of no videos, unless I get lucky and can upload Instahekin using the free Starlink internet on the ferry boat when it's docked. But who knows if I'll be there when the ferry boat's there, any of that. So that's all I got for now. Have a good night, and I will see y'all later.